I think that's enough water for now. I hope. Choices. Is that a good choice to stop drinking water, or is it a bad choice?
This is day 5, part 5.
Have fun! Bye! There she goes. Oh, look at her reserves. That's all going in the purse. How many items has she got, and how many breadcrumbs? Oh, jerky. She got refuel. She's such a smart person. Water, Gatorade, jerky. See, and she drinks she doesn't have a camel pack, so she powers down a big old bottle at once. I kind of like to drink as I go, but now I'm powering it down out of a camel pack, which sucks. See that semi-rapid? That's what we're trying to do. Rapid transport our asses to Oklahoma. Scott Taggart, I'll bet. Oh, she's watering down. She's hot. Well, that's what she's doing. Oh, well. Scott Taggart, I'll bet you have never leaned back like this on your scooter during Cannonball Run. Have you? I haven't either, actually. This is the first on day 5, and it feels amazing. This is how the Helix dudes feel. They're like, I'm just leaning back in my lazy boy with wheels. Gotta go. Nap time over. Oh, God, shield up. So hot. Ben thought he lost his keys this morning. He was like, oh, man, I had everything packed up. I was ready to go. Oh, my God, look at the Garmin now. It's just like a plaid. So he's like, I'll bet they're underneath the seat. And we're like, oh, shit. I go, so what'd you do? Get a crowbar? That's how GOPAM thinks. What'd you do? Get one of the guys and get like a crowbar and jimmy it open? And he goes, no, I just needed to get to the ignition thing or whatever, the switch. So I took the cover off and blah, 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 and got to it and opened it up. And I was like, oh, if it was me, I'd be like, crowbar that shit open. And then somebody, cannonballer, would be like, there's another way. That was like when my mother-in-law in Florida, Lady C, shout out. Something happened where she had to go outside. I don't know if it was with the dogs or she went outside for a reason. Middle of the night in her nightgown. And she goes to go back in the house and it's locked. She's locked herself out in her nightgown with no phone, no nothing. I go, oh, so you broke a window? She goes, I didn't think of that. She said, I remembered that I had a spare key hidden. She got back in. But GoPam was like, so you broke a window that night, right? That's my solution. I need to get underneath my seat on my Vespa on Cannonball. Who's got a crowbar? My seat failed on the ride in, past into Trinidad, Colorado. And at the gas station, it wouldn't close. Like, you could put the seat down, but it wouldn't latch. And I go, well, at least it's jammed open, and I can just sit my ass on top and still get my shit, and it'll work. It's just not locked and secure. And then this morning, it's working again. So Cannonball, sometimes you have Cannonball problems, and sometimes Cannonball solves those problems. So I think we have close to 200 miles, but under 200 miles. We have like some long stretches. What the hell is that? Is that a military or a tractor? What in the... What? My dad used to have a tomato harvester, but that is some serious tractor. I haven't seen something like that. I thought that was military for a second. So that's a tractor. Yeah, I'm getting over for that. What? Look at the kind of tractors they have in Texas. What is that? Is it a crane? What is that? So let me see if I remember this correctly. I know Galen's on the Ruckus, and he's from Kansas City, and Brian's on the S-Max Yamaha Red, and he's from Iowa. I think that's right. So poor Galen, he's out of the Cannonball. He was having electrical gremlins on his modified Ruckus, so it was yesterday that his bike said sometime during the day electrical gremlins came back and it just won't start. It's like he can't get it fixed, so he's out. But Brian's still riding, and I told Brian that Cynthia and Bagel, Ben was just going to hit the road. He does his route information the night before, and he takes anything that comes along and just flies right through it. And Bagel thought his bike has been beaten up a bit, so he was going to try to avoid some of the dirt. I think I can't remember if he's trying to avoid all of it, or if he's trying to avoid like the second leg of dirt. There's 2 dirt legs today, which we are obviously avoiding. So we'll see how Brian does. I think he's avoiding all that dirt today. So also at breakfast, when Cynthia and I were trying to, outride the rain and hopefully not ride into it, I thought I saw lightning ahead. And I kept thinking I saw it. But then I was like, oh, is it when I'm blinking and the car headlights are bright and I close my eyes and it's doing a flash and it reopened back up because I was tired? I'm like, is that what's happening, or am I seeing lightning? And Cynthia goes, oh no, I saw lightning too. And I was like, oh, Whoa, dude. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, once again, I'm glad I have my neck gaiter mod because I feel like that black smoke would have just set my rash on fire. We're not dilly-dallying today. We're not stopping for food. We're only stopping for gas or emergencies. So we stopped at CVS because she needed to get eye drops. And I'm trying not to take off my helmet because of my mod. And I really wanted a coconut water. And I went to go find a straw. And I found this guy in a palm tree, which is in here. And I'm able to drink it with my helmet on. Totally happy about that. Look at the bike. Oh shit. This I did not wash. I just bought it from the store. Figured it was cleaner than me. And I'm going to keep it so I can drink for the rest of the journey these guys, which is GOPAM's drink of choice because it hydrates you without the sugar so you don't feel sick. And look at my hands. They're kind of shaky. So here's my palm tree. I was like, I bought for the straw, and I was like, I'll just throw this away. But then now I'm like, this is the top. It's a long thing. I'm going to rock this at a Maravespa. It's going to be my sipper. I got my palm tree in Texas to have some coconut water. Where's the trash at? Do you have any trash you want me to get rid of? Yeah, oh, it is hot here. And I've had my helmet. We parked in the shade, but I've had my helmet and my jacket and this thing around my neck this whole time. It's air conditioned in the store. But God, I'm feeling this heat. Lord, help me find some mesh boots. I remember driving through the South before with my friend Keeler, and all along the South is China, all you can eat Chinese buffet or China buffet. And we'd always see it and go, please, 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 and we never ate it. Okay. Open these up. I couldn't slide my glove underneath here, and there was a pinch of sun, and I was like freaking out because now and the sun is like that. That was exposed, and I was like, no! And I was fighting to get my hand underneath there because I could just imagine the sun sitting there, like just killing me for all this time on my hand, and I don't need another hot spot. You know what I'm saying? There, covered up, and we got airflow going. Good. Moving on, we have 130 miles to go after this turn, she said. Okay, look at the Odo. Oh, shit. 660. So 130, that's 90, 790. Look what happens when you drink a coconut water. You can do math. By the way, if I ever get separated, I'll just lane split to get to you, don't worry.
Well, I'm not worried about you because I know you can probably go a hell of a lot faster. Take a nap and catch me later.
Yeah. This confuses me where it's red and then a green left. Why is there a red there? Protected left. Why is it red? Like when we're going. I don't understand that. Is it? And the red's all the way on the left where we are. Texas, I don't understand. Maybe somebody on Modern Vespa can tell GoPam why you got green turn signals with a red light to the left. Yeehaw! That's right, onward and upward. In California, we have 1, 2, 3, you know, and then you have a green arrow just by itself for you, you know, and you only get the green arrow. You don't get green arrow and red at the same time. That doesn't make no sense. That don't make no sense. I just don't understand. My punter don't understand that logic. My neck is fully sweating. And I'm not, oh, see now see, green, green. Here, they get to go. Who was the red for? See, that makes sense. Green, 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 green. Who the hell was that red for? Deer crossing, that's for you, Dad. Next 10 miles, let's see if we see a deer. Dad's riding with me today. I'm feeling good. And I just hydrated, so I'm not going to cry today. I'm feeling good. Dad's celebrating with me right now. We're in Texas, Dad, and Mom. This is where Mom went to high school. See, this is how you know you're still in Texas. So it's 130 miles total. That means that we'll get out of Texas. I don't know how soon. Road kill. Oh, it's a skunk. Oh, neck gaiter mod. Neck gaiter, 2 skunks. Neck gaiter mod in effect. I wonder if that just hit her and punched her in the face. Oh, God. It stinks. It's hot out here, too. Those things are cooking. 2 of them. Don't throw up now. Ooh. And I'm not getting the air. I need some air. Oh, God. I'm not throwing up in my helmet mod. I really don't want to. So every time that I see a bird fly out in front of Cynthia, I just imagine her punching it with a left hook. Every time it makes me laugh now. She's the critter hitter. Cynthia's the I mean, granted, she only hit one critter, and it was with her foot. It was
failed. Try again later.
Drinking game. She only hit one critter that I know of with her foot, and it was by accident. But now I just imagine her as the critter hitter, and she just punches every bird that comes in front of her face. Oh my God! This is looking through the bug view in cafe racer mode on a Vespa. That double skunk stank that could have been a cannonball, full face helmet pube, double whammy with the mod of my neck gaiter. Oh God, it would be sagging. It would be a puddle of coconut water and jerky, what I just ate, sitting in my neck gaiter and probably rolling down my top. Like I said, I purposely don't have a temperature gauge on my scoot because I do not want to know how hot it is outside right now. My chin is starting to hurt because I have the chin vent open because I need air. And it's less air than when I open my face shield. It's hot. It is hot. This is where you want your camel pack fully functional. Ooh, is this rain or just Bug City? All of a sudden, or dirt, something just... My shield is a mess all of a sudden. There's something flying at us. What if there's like a ton of little bugs? It's another plus for neck gaiter mod. Pampa! Pampa! So, you know everything swells in the heat. Where's Pampa? There it is! 29 miles, 39 miles to Skellytown and Pampa! Oh my God, was ever a perfect sign of places. If there was a place...
Intercom failed. Try again
Drinking
later.
game on my laugh. If there was towns that basically I would name would be Skellytown and Pampa. Everything's sweaty. Everything's swelling. I want to get off this black. It feels like it's melting. So I had the numbers in the Odo when we left, and I don't even remember now. I know it's 700 something. Oh, cool. We're almost to 700. 700 something, but I don't know if that's a 30 or a 60 or an 80. I just don't remember now. Still in Texas. We're on the tippity top of that little piece. How long is it? The tippity top of that little piece. You like how I described that Texas? This is Bugtown where we're at. I think this is the most bugs so far, whatever part of Texas this is. I don't think it's as hot as Death Valley. It's certainly not as hot as Vegas, because I'm still talking and making sense, I think. The slight temperature rise for me because of neck gaiter mod. Here's another Scooter Cannonball cam fix trick. Maybe this will work. So I have these really deep pockets, and that's good. And now I'm thinking, I've got my long bendy straw. What if I find, my palm tree is not big enough or tall enough. What if I find a tall drinky deal, right? And it's, the bottom part will be the pocket about like that big. And then up top on the side, I'll Gorilla Tape it to my chest on my jacket. Try not to cover the mesh. And then my straw, like, kind of tape a perimeter so it can't fly out, or, you know, unless the big drinky thing I find has a big bendy straw. And then I'll make a new front camel pack with a big, tall drinky thing, and put the big straw in my helmet. And then let's see, how do I secure the straw when I'm not drinking? Velcro straps, and I'm sure, is there something on this jacket I'll have to look at it. Maybe there's some way, I know there's some little hooks on here somehow. Maybe I can, like, make a big Gorilla Tape thick thing around the straw, and so it's like a thick thing. And then on top of the thick thing, Velcro strap it into my jacket so that the straw can't go up, because if the hit thing is hitting it. I think this is brilliance. And right now, this is what you do. This is what the human brain will do for survival. This is fight or flight. And right now I feel like I do not have enough water. for these heat conditions. So I'm going to power it through today, but I can't do that every day. I'll die. So I could do it with my new palm tree guide for just to start, but the palm tree top, I can't. If I go down, that thing's going to stab me right in the heart. It's like a palm tree with jagged leaves. It's plastic, but it's going to stab me in the heart. When I was thinking about my neck gaiter fix, I was thinking, there was things I was thinking of like getting some hard thing and like trying to extend my helmet, if you will. And I realized any hard thing, if I fall, it's just going to cut my throat open. I have become an inventor on Scooter Cannonball, a GOPAM scooter inventor. It's purely for my comfort and survival. This Garmin just reboots all day with a plaid screen, sometimes black. I realize it's probably too hot for the damn thing. I gotta just keep yapping to you guys because I'm hot and I'm tired. And if I yap, then I'm like having a conversation and I'm not getting sleepy on the bike in the heat, dehydrated. Torture. I now realize when I was talking to Cynthia this morning, I'm like, well, I'm going to get the starting point. Like, maybe there's points. And she's like, but we're not doing the route. I go, but maybe there's points. And she's like, I now realize what she's saying. She's like, okay. She's like, I don't think they're going to go for that. I realize the points aren't necessarily like the thing itself. You have to get it leg to leg. Otherwise, it doesn't count. I'm a rookie. I don't really know how it counts. So I was like, well, maybe it counts. Because I'm thinking, I got to get my starting line and my finish line. And I still got it because even if we missed checkpoint 1, 2, what if we got something else? I know that's not on the plans for today. But I don't know. Shit happens. What if we took a wrong turn and then we got a checkpoint photo? Cynthia doesn't make wrong turns.
Here I am riding, desperately trying to drink from my camel pack. It's not working. I'm getting no water. I haven't had water in a long time. It is so hot out. You've seen how my brains are getting scrambled on this ride. Thank God Scooterisa wanted to pull over because she needed some gas.